Previously on Trails Beyond the Horizon, the party learned of a new get-rich-quick scheme made by the Dollar family and put a stop to it. They then went to Satan Waterworks, where they learned of the awakening mechanic to gain an edge in field combat. At the boss room, they fought a serpent that could absorb hit points with its attacks, but Katra's barrier put a stop to that. Afterwards, the Bracer Guild asked the party to help look for Albus and Regina, who went missing during a mission. Okay, they gave me this pop-up all of a sudden because I might have added a dual art into one of my orbments. Cosmic Frost. That's so random. Do I actually have one?
Use a shard boost.
Oh, I do have Desert's Edge. I don't know when I got that.
Those are impressive results.
It's only 22 so far. Okay, Western Outskirts. After a quick stop at the office, Vance's group piled into his truck and drove along the expressway to the western outskirts of the capital. Hope I didn't miss anything. This looks similar to the Memorial Park.
Whoa! This place is so cool! I can even see Treon Tower from here!
Chill out, small fry. It's just a bit of greenery. Though I guess it is a pretty okay view, now that I look at it.
Seeing it all from here definitely puts into perspective how massive Edith is. It has a population of around 850,000 people, correct?
Yes, that's right. Supposedly it's grown by about 80,000 in the last few years or so.
I hear they're looking to expand some of the districts, so it might look pretty different in the near future.
Well, let's save the chit chat for later. Seems they haven't left the area, at least. It's one of the guild's land carriers. Doesn't look like it's broken down or anything. I don't see Albus or Regina anywhere. Where could they be? Katra? Are you experiencing some sort of orbital wave interference? Affirmative. However, network noise remains at a near imperceptible level. Yet Hazel said a call randomly dropped. Yeah, something stinks about this whole thing. No doubt about it. Oh, what's that? What are those sounds? Sword clang and orbal arts. It's coming from the other side of the hill. So that's where they're at. Guess they're just cleaning house. It doesn't sound like you're getting wrapped up or anything. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you're in any danger, but still. Well, we've come all this way. Might as well pop in and check on them. Let's make our way across and finish up this gig. Right. I'll need your help too, Zaros. So, all party members are here, huh? Wait. Why is he still in reserve? How was he teleporting from the office to here? Doesn't make sense. This map looks pretty big. Owls and some kind of...
Engaging enemy!
Oh no, creepy sheeps have the really nasty rolling attack.
Your trap attack's ready, you know.
Fire! Now's our chance to get a leg up quick!
Okay.
A boost would work here.
Balls in
Activating
your
skill.
court.
Too late! You're toast! Follow me up!
Got it!
Easy target!
Well, that worked. It's just a small fry.
Hey, that one felt pretty good!
Someone's fired up, huh, Fairy?
Oh, that's a big mantis. I may want to use Awakening for that. Oh.
Watch it, that one's big.
Let's get to work!
Your charge attack's ready, you know.
Gotcha!
There!
Let's pull together and take it on!
Oh my goodness.
Have my aid.
Everyone's kind of in a really bad place.
A boost would work here.
Let's party!
Okay, let's do this.
Go all in on him!
Make it count.
Let's party!
We do this.
Go all in on him!
Activate skill.
There you are. Slice. Follow me up.
Got it!
Easy
Slow
try.
ass!
I'll help out.
Seriously. Placement of everything.
Let's party!
Activate skill.
Flames, give me power. Yeah! You're finished. Ignis, rampage.
Boost gauge
I'll
limit
help
broken.
out. Easy target. There we go.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You kicked butt, man. Beginning combat.
Your charge attack's ready, you know.
An opening.
This is it! Close in and kick some ass!
Quick.
A boost would work here. Activate skill.
Captra.
E+, that means it has a special effect.
Go all in on him!
It's like, my casting speed is awful.
Let's party! Got you covered!
Optical cannon. Aaron.
I'm gonna heal every single turn, including my own.
Time
You
to
got this! Here! Have some of this! That's what you get!
You sure settled that score, Aaron.
Hell, I'm not the only one thinking the fighter's way stronger than usual, right?
Report. Communication disruptions have increased slightly.
Wait, seriously?
Okay, yep. We got some serious sketchiness going on.
Yeah, let's look at Western Outskirts. Yeah, there's a E+ version of Savage Bird. More health and more stats, and has a special buff on it. Ugh.
Here goes!
Different from the plus enemies from Trail's first chapter, huh? From Sky first chapter. Aquaverse for casting water arts.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
Sepith?
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
Let's get this rolling.
Take down! This is it!
Use your
Close in
moves.
and kick some ass!
Use a shard boost to
Take
get
it
the
home,
upper
Fairy!
hand.
Activate skill. Boost gauge limit broken.
Shove it. Boost gauge limiter.
It's searching time! There it is!
I'm getting a reading. You should
Give me your
investigate the
worst.
area. Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
You're up, Aaron!
Maui. Boost gauge
Keep
limiter
moving, Ben.
released.
The jig is...
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Make it count. You have this.
Take that! You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Pretty hot. Good, Van.
Holocore. Citri. Leveled up.
Too far from the enemy!
Made
Give
it
me your
fun.
worst.
I'll help out.
Yeah, these guys are kind of tough to deal with.
Make it count.
Let's party!
I'll bet you would.
Take that! Take it home, fairy!
Let's party!
It's hard to get all these guys into one battle at once. I don't know if I got all the gold palms either. Ugh.
Make it count.
Go all in on him!
Let's party!
Activate
cover you.
skill.
Too late!
You have my aid.
Aaron!
Okay, took you out.
Limiter release.
Beginning search.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
You're on fire, Aaron!
Jade obtained. Okay.
Let's do this thing. That's it. This is a big one.
Okay, finally got rank 8 Pearl Glass and oh, mine too. Times 3, what? Oh wow, that is actually really good.
Modifying your...
Shifting to maintenance.
Better put down every mage right now.
Got a new skill.
That'll complete. Let's hurry on ahead.
Celestial Bomb.
Gotcha! Nice! That went great!
You kick butt, Van!
Green Pendulum. What the?
Damn it.
Albus!
Is that them?
It sounds like they're struggling.
Yeah, let's move.
Think about my setup. Vaiorg E+.
Elvis! How did this thing manage to get the upper hand? I'll draw the big guy's attention, leaving our 10 o'clock clear. That'll give you a window to escape.
What? No, I'm not gonna leave you, Elvis!
Sorry, but I'm pulling the B rank card and saying that's in order. Don't worry, I'll find my way out of this, one way or another. But just in case, I need you to get to someplace clear of the interference and call for backup. I'm counting on you, Regina.
Understood.
Someone call for pest control?
It's Arkride Solutions?
What are you doing here?
Hazel asked us to come check on you. We can take over from here.
Come over to the rear line and leave the rest to us.
Okay, but I'll still be providing support from there.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but I appreciate the backup. Don't drop your guard, though. Something's strange with this monster.
Thanks for the heads up. Nice to finally be fighting side by side for once. Let's do this, Elvis!
1 large and 7 medium-sized targets. Ready to engage!
Why are they all getting the first turn? That was your attacking van. Never mind, he's rotten. Ow.
I'll take you on.
In fact, to contaminate opponents, they have vast amounts of hit points and they regen, which is very evil.
It's huge. Looks like this will be a tough fight.
We can't let our guards down. But with our lineup, I know we can do it.
That right. Then show us what you're made of, Mr. B rank.
God damn.
Time to go all out.
Maybe better to wait for them to get a little closer first before making my move. That way, I might be able to mog more of them with one attack.
In the game.
Time to close in.
Grant them light. Shine.
I appreciate it.
Please come over so I can get you all. Albus is a unit here too.
My move now.
Oh, wow, I was actually taking a lot of damage. What the fuck?
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Keep your head in the game.
Here goes.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
COC, activate.
Keep it up. It's working.
Rouse! Green Force!
Assail.
Okay, I can get most of you with this.
Time to go all out.
Attack their weakness with an art. Show them what you got.
Time for the main event. Vandalize! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter
One more.
unlocked.
What? Some of the birds survived. The fuck?
Time to close in.
Okay, is there an aerial slash position that gets to hit 3 of you?
Keep it up. It's working.
Attack their weakness with an art.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Activating skills.
Take that! Counting on you, Master.
Hang on.
Keep it up. It's working.
Master!
Follow suit.
Wait, is this spark just supposed to be an art? Whatever.
Flames, give us strength. That'll cost you.
Wow, this thing didn't barely even phased.
Pull out all the stops.
Wait, did all my turns get used up already? Oh no, don't! I just realized Albus might be taking up some of my physical turns, some of my order turns as well, huh?
Half measure.
Sharkman, go!
Assail.
Go all in on him.
Keep it up. It's working.
Bro, why is that bird so fucking far away? What?
Keep your head in the game.
Time to close in.
Oh my goodness, please don't misalign me too hard.
Bring it on.
Okay, it's still aligned well enough. Okay. I should probably start repositioning myself and
Your weakness with an art.
point bullet. What? You don't. Wait, why can't I SCLM with you?
Show them what you got.
Think fast. Take this.
Yeah! I'll support you.
Backup's here.
Okay. Backup's here.
Go all in on him.
Cataract Wave.
Initiating drive.
Here to help.
Time to go all out.
Some art should really hurt. COC! Go!
Keep it up. It's working.
I'm just gonna hit you all with big S-Craft.
Some art should really hurt.
Keep your head in the game.
Rouse! Clean force!
Same.
Okay.
Go all in on him.
One skill coming right up.
Here I come. Cosmos, South. Howling ruin, universal impact.
Boost gauge enhanced.
I go.
Alright, I'll weaken you a little bit.
Some art should really hurt. One skill coming right up.
Have some more.
Now, Perry.
Yeah, so I gotta play. Can't burn everything either, or that would be really bad. I really wish I could. Why can't SCLM with you? Do you not have one? Like, what the fuck? Is this guy like broke?
Go all in on him.
This guy too broke to afford a Zypha? Like, what the heck? Something's not right here. Might be a programming error. Might be intended. Huh.
It's working.
Activate skill.
Too late. You're toast.
A buff?
Please, don't push yourself too hard, Alvis.
No. This is when I need to go all out. Civilian lives are at risk.
Oh, nice.
I go.
Nice. But this regen is pissing me off.
Some art should really hurt.
Go all in on him.
Keep it
One
up.
skill coming right up.
Sucker! My chance!
Attack their weakness with an art.
Keep your head in the game.
Keep it up. It's working.
I have you.
Get him on, yes!
Holy bloom.
Keep your head in the game.
Shining flower. Give us your blessing.
Much appreciated.
Fairy.
Flaming prayer on all allies.
Flames. Give us strength.
I shall handle this.
Oh no.
Might want a boost here.
Now I have a lot of boost.
Should really hurt.
Pull out all the
Manage
stuff!
yourself.
Rouse! Clean force!
Much appreciated.
Time to go.
One skill coming right up.
Here I come.
Boost gauge
I
enhanced.
go.
One skill coming right up.
Sucker!
Go on, Agnès.
Go all in on him.
Oh,
Backup's here.
backup's here.
Certain arts will work better.
Keep it up. It's working.
Ball's in your court. I ain't letting up.
Certain arts will work better.
Time to go all out.
Activating skill.
I ain't showing any mercy.
You're getting the full course.
Azure Sunray!
Gauge limiter unlocked.
That'd not do as much as bear guards for sure.
Attack their weakness with an art. Show them what you've got.
Take it home, Fairy! Go all in on him!
Time to close in.
If you would. Flames within. Destroy! Stream forth! Go for it! They're down!
I go.
He's still boosted. Yes, he is, so I can actually do some nasty things.
Should really hurt.
I can do some very nasty things.
Keep your head in the game.
Some art should. Let's see how coming right up.
Expire! Follow suit.
Yes, Master!
Wide
Sucker!
open. Go on, Agnès.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Go all in on him!
Activating spell.
It's the end of the line! Yeah! You're finished! Ignis! Rampage!
Boost gauge limit broken.
Not stunned anymore.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Time to close in.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Keep your head in the game.
It's up to you now.
The star has arrived. Getting fired up. Here goes.
Allow me.
Out with the bang. Sword for me. Phoenix dance.
And done.
Oh, I am far from done.
Oh, the DPS check boss. It wasn't really hard to survive. It's just that I have to worry about the DPS check. Alter Edna leveled up.
No. What was that?
That thing sure gave us a run for our Mira.
Elvis!
Whoa, Regina?
What were you even thinking? I never asked you to sacrifice yourself for me. You were just so infuriating. That's it. I'm gonna get that B rank promotion, and then you'll never be able to try anything like that again.
Regina.
Yo, we got a lover's quarrel in our hands. Quick, someone grab the popcorn. Oh, they're acting all lovey-dovey. This is so cute. This isn't what it looks like. Hey, stop stirring us like that. Carry on, my man. Just pretend we're not even here. Well, we're glad to see you're alright. I have to wonder why a monster that strong would be roaming around so close to the capital. A call from Hazel? But we couldn't get through to him at all just a minute ago. The monster must have been the cause. Oh, I finally went through. I'm relieved to see you're unharmed. I assume Arkride is in part of the link for that. That's right. Sorry to have worried you like that, Hazel. We didn't do much, honestly. That being said, we should probably talk about this in a little more depth, considering what happened. Definitely, there was something strange about that monster, and the same can be said of those unstable orbital waves. So you guys noticed that too, huh? We were trying to get to the bottom of those network disturbances, which led us here, and that's when we were ambushed. Understood. In any event, Zenfi should be returning shortly. If it wouldn't be too much trouble, could you come by the guild soon? After driving back to Edith with 2 bracers in tow, Van's group stopped briefly by the office to drop off Van's pickup truck. They then hopped into another vehicle the guild sent to pick them up, and together made their way to the Edith guild branch. So this monster was different somehow from the normal ones, and you're sure about this? Positive, it wasn't at all like the cryptids or even the devils that appeared during the Pandemonium incident. From a glance, it may have looked like any old creepy crawly, but I swear that wasn't the case. I can back him up on that. The hulking beast and his merry band were a cut above the usual ones we deal with. And there was also something off with the father along the way. Right, I sensed that too. It was like their auras had this roughness to them. I don't really know how else to put it. I think you have the right of it. There was certainly a recalcitrant quality to them. Yeah, but it's not like they were unkillable. Just had to put a little more oomph behind their swings. Zin, Fee, what is it? Do you know something about this? Well, to say we know something would be a stretch, given that we've never run into any monsters like that ourselves. But we have gotten similar reports from our guild branches outside Calvard. It's a global incident. Wait, really? Guess this wasn't an isolated incident then. Unfortunately not. The number of reports on the matter are still low at present, however, so we were simply told to keep an eye out. That being said, we certainly weren't expecting to find any beasts of that nature in the Republic, let alone on the outskirts of a very city. Those reports wouldn't have made mention about instances of communication interferences, would they? Yeah, they did. Some of them described how their comm devices went on the fritz. But they didn't have any details on why, so I've got no clue how it all connects back to those strange monsters. Hey, drop another thing on your plate, Arkride, but would you mind going over all with us again this afternoon? I only ask because Elaine's still out working a special case. I'd like all of us to share what we've learned, her included. Wait, a special case? Oh, you mean that thing? But what does that have to do with what we're dealing with now? Okay, you got yourself a deal. Been meaning to get in touch with Elaine anyway. How's about we meet up around 1 PM? Works for me. And let's do it at your office. I'm sure you've seen enough of this place for one day. Huh. I'd like to tag along, but I really need to get on that other assignment I mentioned before. Take care out there, you guys, and pass that along to Elaine when you see her. We've also got a few more things on our to-do list, so we'll be heading out. And thank you for earlier. I know Hazel already paid you, but don't think I won't be returning the favor myself. This is one debt I don't want hanging over me. So just when I thought, oh, he's being nice. Anyway, thanks again for coming to rescue everyone. Not at all. I'm sure you would have done the same for us. Well then, I suppose we'll see you after lunch. Good luck with your super special assignment, Fee. Thanks, Barry, and good luck with your own Force PG work. 6,000 Mira. So there are strange monsters prowling around, huh? Well, this story certainly took an interesting turn. You can say that again, though I kinda doubt it has anything to do with the space program. Oh yeah, anyone else curious about what Claire's gonna tell us later? I am. Personally, I'm curious if it will be related to some of the things we heard about this morning. It very well might. Although seemingly minor, they were somewhat concerning. I guess that means Van's intuition was right on the mirror. Van, is something the matter? No, just out of thought. Y'all remember how we planned to scope out a bunch of the districts during our morning and afternoon shifts? Well, I was thinking about adding a few places to the list. A couple districts that are outside our usual route. Oh yeah? Do we not cover most of the capital on the regular array? We even visited Blacklight District on occasion, and we were planning to check out the Grand Circuit this afternoon. Which would only leave... Oh, I get now, so that's where you're going to go. Are you wanting to visit the area near my house? Ah. I see, I assume you wish to visit the 10th and 11th districts, then. Yeah, Lèvre and Chardon. Former's a residential area on a hill to the northwest, and the latter is a bustling entertainment district with movie theaters and a casino. For one reason or another, there usually aren't many Force PGs to find either of those spots. That being said, I just can't shake the feeling that something smells off. It's times like these where I find tackling things from a different angle is the best way forward. Oh yes, that's very much an approach we researchers often take. Sounds good to me. You'll never hear me complaining about taking a trip to Chardon. Yeah, because you practically live there, Claire. So how should we proceed? We do have our meeting with Zin and Elaine at 1 PM, but I doubt we'll have time to visit both before then. Yeah, Chardon's always packed during the day, and that's doubly true at nighttime. I say we make our last stop during our afternoon shift. In that case, we should head for the Lèvre District once we've concluded our business here. We may also want to contact Rosette and ask if she wishes to join us. Lèvre District has been added to the travel menu. Visiting the Lèvre District will advance the main story, causing quest, connection events, and other side content to disappear. Oh, we're still giving us a chance to do some other stuff, huh?
I'm begging you.
The monster of abnormal strength. I rather not believe it, but given the commonalities, I might need more information. Perhaps I should consult the head office. There also remains a matter of Elaine is looking into. This is all very troubling. This could also be a last chance to try to influence the EOTM for this section, huh? Since you can still actually go to Satan Waterworks. The space program getting bumped up, we've been busy as all get out. Then there was that monster on top of that, and Albus tried to fend it off on his own to protect me. No, shrug it off, Regina, it's nothing. Just you wait, someday I'll even the score. No one tell her she turned off the inner monologue for a second. I suppose work isn't the only thing on her mind right now. I was actually look after a new girl later. I've heard some things about her, but this will be our first time meeting each other. I wonder what she's like. Since that incident with the strange monster happened here in Edith, we should probably swap info just in case. I'll have to leave that to you and the air bracers, so sorry again. If something happens, let me know and I'll be in touch. I really hate to be all on you guys with these strange going-ons here, but duty calls. I'm sure you guys can handle things here without me. Just be careful, okay? There's a lot that isn't adding up about the situation, but for now we have work to do. We don't have much in the way of leads, so we'll just have to start digging around. Alright, Elaine will be back at noon. I'll need to tell her about what just happened. So these strange monsters are in the Republic too. While every eyeball on the continent is on the space program, it feels like those lurking in the dark are stirring a sliver out of the shadows. I'll need to give a report about this at Guild HQ. I'll drop by your office this afternoon, then we can all get each other up to speed, including Elaine. Guessing we're about to get back to the grind, eh? Well, good luck to you guys. Wait, why does that guy have new dialogue? It's so late to be asking, but I wonder if Rebecca can really handle this. She's got the technical skills that ace any repair job you can throw at her, but socially... Well, whatever, not like tearing my hair will change anything. Kisara should be home too, around early afternoon, so I better fix up some lunch once I get a moment. Could it be that some conversations changed because of that event? Because I beat the boss? Seeing will advance his main story, Barry did everything. Vance group headed to the nearest subway station and made their way towards Lèvre in the northwest part of the capital. Oh, Drip's here.
Wow. So this is the Lèvre District. What I wouldn't give to live in an upscale place like this.
Indeed. It's the very picture of elegance. Yet the pleasant atmosphere and greenery gives it a tranquil quality as well.
This place is so pretty and nice. It makes total sense that Agnès grew up here. Aww. I'm really glad to hear you all like it.
I've dropped by here a handful of times at night, you know, just to do a little smashing and swiping in the homes of corrupt politicians. But it's just now hitting me how nice this district is. Maybe I really should buy one of the homes here.
Well, you certainly wouldn't be wanting for comfort, I suppose.
Bet even the ritziest house on the market would be chump change for you. Wait, when the hell did you sneak back into the group?
What does that matter? My event wrapped, so I figured I'd join back up with you. Okay, someone catch me up to speed. You guys ran into something over in the city's outskirts, right?
I'll tell you about it later. Maybe.
Maybe? Come on, guys! I don't want to be the only one out of the loop here!
In any event, shall we set about finding the nearest bulletin board?
Yeah, this area is pretty safe, so with any luck, we should be able to wrap this up quick.
Now, if I'm remembering right, the bulletin board is, over there. Okay, so there's the plan. We'll finish our work here and maybe check out a few shops in the chapel. After that, we can meet up over at the cafe or back at Montmartre to grab some lunch. Oh, actually about that, I had a suggestion. Given everything that's happened this morning, and since we're all here, how about we stop by my house for tea once we reach a good stopping point? I'd be more than happy to make you all lunch too. We have so many leftover ingredients that are just begging to be used. Really? You mean it? You say your house, but it's also the president's, right? Won't there be security guards watching the place while he's away? Probably, but they know my situation, so I don't think they'll have any problems with me inviting you over. So what do you think, man? Sure, why not? As long as I don't mind, I'm game. Might even be able to unwind this time. First visit was hella tense with your dad around. Yeah, I'll bet. To say that guy knows how to command a room would be an understatement. Seems our course is set then. Let's head to Miss Claudel's residence once we complete the remainder of our day's work. Oh, I see. How interesting. Nope, I don't get any of this at all. I want to try looking all smart and scholarly by reading the paper, but wow, this is all flying way over my head. Though what I'm piecing together is that traveling to space is no mean feat, and that Major Amelia is like super cool. Oh, another observation, you'd have to have a lot of mirror to throw around to get this thing off the ground. That Roy's a real go-getter. I always knew there was something special about him, but wow, I never thought he could pull something like this out of his hat. The tea and sweets from this cafe are divine. I always find myself stopping by here anytime I'm out for a walk. Not to mention, watching Clarice and Estelle go at it is so entertaining. Watching them having this fun is fun for me too. It's spontaneous. And spreads around to my little doggies too, because they sell treats.
Now then.
Aw, doggies. There are quite a few dog owners in this district. I wonder how Alphonse is doing. I'm excited to see him again soon.
Are you all on a stroll as
well? Oh, hey, you're the officer that's always patrolling this area. Hard at work, huh? That's right. Hope you're having a good morning, folks. So has anything caught your eye around here? Well, there's the fact that it's burning hot, like every other day. Fighting off sunburns has been a struggle, let me tell you. What else? Oh, sometimes my dog starts barking like mad in the middle of the night. Woof, that's tough. I hope it's not because they know some suspicious person's roaming about. I think it should be every officer's duty to stop and listen to what the citizens are saying. That's why I'm going around talking to everyone. The Lèvre District residents are friendly. It's a safe part of town. Makes my patrols here a cinch. If you happen to notice anything suspicious, then send a tip our way, and we'll be here in a jiffy.
Wow! Check this out, guys! I can see the whole town and Treon Tower from here! This spot is one of the hallmarks of Lèvre. Viewing the sunrise from here always takes my breath away.
That sounds lovely. I'd like to have the chance to see that myself.
A gorgeous sunshine, a rustling breeze. Even the townscape beneath us is as radiant as the heavens themselves. Take a gander, Charlotte. This world is filled to bursting with beautiful... Philip, go find yourself a job already. You're an adult, so start behaving like one. Modern power keep themselves plenty occupied with their work. Why can't you take after them? Living a lifestyle so debauched and speaking only in empty rhetoric is hardly becoming of a man your age, nor is it good for you on the whole. Urk, you're too kind, dear sister. Well, I even made sure to cut off my escape route. Alas, I admit defeat. As you bested me in this round of verbal jousting, I offer you my time and presence for the remainder of the day, and... Offer rejected, sigh. My faith in you and your prospects diminishes every time you open your mouth. Are these two people siblings? They certainly have a unique repertoire. That's one way of putting it. I don't know all the details, but I do know that Philip is a family heir, and that he's quite the free spirit. His sister's got a sharp tongue by the looks of it, but it doesn't seem like they're on bad terms per se.
Okay.
And even at the tender age of 5, my little sister possesses a stare so cold, even the Infernal from Gehenna couldn't warm it. Nevertheless, I have a task far more pressing than finding work. For now, I shall stay with my sister. My brother is always by my side. This would make me happy if not for obvious self-deception. It's just so early and astonishingly hopeless. And knowing that pains my heart. I'm so sorry, you two. I know how much work you put in after hearing you got a job. But try not to let us get you down. When it comes to putting your noses to the grindstone, you outshine everyone else. As long as you don't give up, I'm sure you'll have another chance. Thanks for the encouragement. You're right, sitting around moping isn't like us at all. We've hit every possible snag in the road there is. And look at us, we're still here. With you is our name, never give up is our game. True, but this time's different. I'm not sure putting in more effort and passion is going to change anything. I mean, think about it. That opportunity was ours, and it just went up in smoke, all because our agency changed their minds. Who knows if we'll get another chance like that? Lua. That's not... Truth be told, I'm still pretty upset. We were done dirty the way they just took our gig, gift-wrapped it, and sent it to another idol unit. When thinking back on it, even though we heard over and over that being an idol is a dead-end career, we stuck to our guns and kept at it. And back when I was about to throw in the towel, Lua was my rock. When I fell down, she lifted me up and kept me on my feet. Right, okay, we just have to put our best foot forward, like always. That's what With You is all about. We worked so hard, only to have the rug pulled out from under us. What's going to happen to us now? I don't know, like, what are we even supposed to do? Ever since Lua came to my aid, I've been cheering her and her nice friend on their endeavors. I live here in Lèvre by myself, and I don't have any family to call my own. And I wonder if this is what it would feel like to have granddaughters. Mom has been completely inseparable lately. She's always criticizing me for my table manners and the like. It's just lecture after lecture of her, I swear. This all started happening at the start of the year. She wasn't like this before, so I would rather do anything than go home right now. Is this gonna be a quest? I really don't want to go home right now. Is there actually a quest here? Guys, look, check out all the local event ads. There are charity flyers too. I suppose that's par for the course in the well-to-do areas like this. Yes, that's true. It might also have to do with the chapel being nearby. Anyway, not that we find any here, but I don't spot any forest species on the front side. I mean, yeah, that's no surprise. If there are any, they'd be on the back. And we got Bupkis. This side's clean as a damn spring breeze. Was afraid of that. It's been a hot minute since I had a request here. I think the last time was... Huh? A torn paper? Hey, what's that? It's a little scar of paper. It looks like it was torn off. Perhaps the request for something the store was placed there and then removed sometime later. Yeah, probably. It must have happened pretty recently. There's not even a speck of dirt on it. I don't see any sign of it being rained on. There was a huge downpour this past weekend and the board would have been sopping wet. Oh yes, I see what you mean. It did rain quite a bit then, as I recall. Which means it could have only been posted for 3 or 4 days at most before it was removed. Right, so let's put our thinking caps on. Using a little creative deduction, the scrap of paper was most likely part of... Okay, number 3. Force BG that was posted and taken down. Yep, that's my theory too. Picture this, a person needs help with something they can't bring to the police or guild. They aren't used to dealing with shady types like me, but after hearing rumors about this Force BG thing, they go out on a limb and pull it up. They wait 2 or 3 days, see no one's responding to see it, then give up and tear it down before someone else sees it. Seems like a plausible turn of events, don't you think? You got all that from a tiny scrap of paper. Well, he's just saying it's one possibility, but it is a convincing hypothesis nonetheless. Oh, you hate it when he makes sense, especially when he looks so smug about it. Okay, Epstein, how is that tied into everything else? Huh? What makes you think I know the answer to that? And here I thought you had it all figured out, silly me. And while we may not know the details, I think we can be fairly certain something unusual is brewing under the surface. Or at the very least, this makes that conclusion seem that much more likely. The probabilities have definitely gone up. Can't make us a definite call yet, but knowing that something fishy might be going on is still good intel. Now, doesn't your risk management AI or whatever's logic work in a similar way? Yes, although I'm certainly no expert on the subject. As I understand it, the system aggregates a vast number of risk factors and calculates a threat level based on that. Perhaps we could borrow a page from their book, take one lead and combine it with others, and a path forward may make itself known. We could consider making our investigations open in Gambit. If I think about it in that way, just reminds me of that stupid ass Go game Yen Sao like playing. So in summary, we just have to keep our eyes peeled and collect data, and then the bigger picture will eventually come into focus. Were you able to follow that, Fairy? I guess it's kind of like when we use multiple artillery observers to spot snipers. They like to move around a bunch, so we have to be super in sync to neutralize them. Or that makes sense? Sometimes I worry we raised this girl all wrong. Obtain piece of what appears to have been a Force PG. To SP.
Oh my, are you all on a stroll as well?
Well, it isn't Agnès, and these are all friends of yours, I assume. Yes, that's right. It's good to see you, Mr. Ludens. I see you're still sweeping like always. Please don't push yourself too hard, though, okay? I appreciate your concern. You really are such a popular young lady. I've been at this for some 80 years now, so this is just part of who I am at this point. I get restless if I'm not doing something with my hands. Wait, you're over 80 years old. I didn't even realize. I'm impressed you haven't gone senile, Grandpa. Careful not to overwork yourself. You're maybe one or two steps away from being fit for a nursing home. Anyway, he's the head of the local neighborhood association. He was a politician back in the day. In fact, he was a veteran when my father was just getting his feet wet in the field. Wait, so wouldn't that mean he's pretty important? This is most likely Jim Ludens, a former cabinet minister and Republican Party head. So he's an actual big shot. Aaron, you might want to consider apologizing for that last comment. Yeah, I think you were a bit over the line this time, bud. What? It was just a joke. Jokes are meant to be funny, though. That's all in the past. Now I'm only a simple old-timer in charge of cleaning up. Though that doesn't change the fact that I love the Lèvre District with all my heart. The Lèvre District is a fair ways away from the city center, but still an area flush with nature. There's landscape ordinances in place protecting it from needless development. My hope is that we can leave this beautiful townscape just the way it is for the next generation.
Welcome!
This cafe seems nice and cozy. I imagine it'd be a good place to get remote work done.
Albert and Odette do come here to study from time to time.
Okay, but what I want to know is, what kind of specialty sweets can I get here?
Hello, would you like to try our new milfeu? You'll find our special lemony cream pairs perfectly with its unique texture, and also... anyway, please give it a try. You won't be sorry, because there's no better sweets in all the world than the ones Auntie makes. Oh, that's so sweet of you to say, Estelle. Wait, what did you just call me? Auntie? Sorry, just a little tongue, Auntie. Clarice. Right, sure you did. Anyway, we'll have to have a talk about this later. A long talk. Poor Estelle, but he's said the S word in front of Van. That was an A+ sales pitch, young man. Hats off to you for real. You at your age, you really know your sweets. I'll be adding you to the promising, dessert-loving up-and-comers list. Oh, are you sweets and sweeties too, mister? Can I shake your hand? Well, I think Van may have found a new best friend. Sweet Chunky Sr. found his long-lost son, Sweet Chunky Jr. Isn't that nice? Having like-minded individuals to bond with is important for everyone. I'm so happy for you, Mr. Arkride. Why are you guys looking at me like proud parents? Stop that! Auntie, Clarice makes award-winning sweets. No, seriously, they've won contests before. She's attracted attention from famous patissiers and everything. I'm serious when I say I think she's the best in all of Zemuria. If we go continent-wide and spread the joy of her sweets to every nation, I'm sure we'd attain world peace. Well, this little boy's got ambition. World peace via sweets. Not a bad dream.
Alrighty.
Agnès, welcome. Are you home for a spell? Would you like to grab a bite? You never got the chance to try out my newest summer confection, did you? No, I haven't yet. And I feel bad about it, for the record. Also, I don't think I've ever seen you walk around with so many people in tow. If you'd like, I can show you around. Cafe La Province. A hidden gem among hidden gems known for its creative sweets. Everyone raves about seasonal. And there he goes. Well, it seems our reputation precedes us. We also have some herb tea that's pretty delicious, if I do say so myself. Feel free to relax and take a load off. You like sweets, right? Then you're right home. By the way, the little boy in front of me is my nephew, Estelle. He's staying with me while my older sister and her husband are abroad for work. He can be surprisingly precautious at times, so I'm happy he's so willing to pitch in around here.
What can I get for you?
Pizza. Okay. Oh, hello, Agnès, and who are your... Yes, oh my... Hello, Miss Mylene. Don't have to stare so hard. Forgive me, these are your co-workers, yes? Top of the morning to you all. I'm Odette's mother. I've heard many a thing about your group. Like how you lent a helping hand with the Aramis Academy Festival. You have my gratitude for looking after my daughter and her friends. Oh, so you're Odette's... Got it. It was our pleasure, seeing as we got to partake in the festivities as well. Yeah, we pitched in here and there, but she and the rest of the students did most of the heavy lifting. And of course, I'm so very proud of them all. Now, you're Mr. Arkride, correct? You'd better take good care of Agnès, am I clear? Of course, she's one of my valued employees after all. Well, we've got ourselves a certified mama hen here. Take it your families are close. Definitely, we live nearby, and she was friends with my mother too. She can be a little nosy sometimes, but honestly, I'm grateful for that. No, and I have to see my neighborhood association correspondences, charity donation requests, oh, and perhaps some shopping as well. You seem to have your hands full too, Agnès, giving them the grand tour of the place. Your boss is even more handsome than my daughter described. He has my seal of approval. Seal of approval? For what? Heh. Yep, definitely Odette's mom. But that's at home recharging her batteries, not the exams are over. When you have a chance, Agnès, you should take some time to rest too. You won't be any good to anyone if you burn a candle at both ends. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. Whenever you need me, just give me a call and I'll come rushing over. Thank you, Miss Mylene. I'll keep that in mind.
Let us pray.
It's not often I come to visit this chapel.
Fun fact, you can go up to the belfry using the ladders upstairs. Anyone want to have a look? Oh, me!
The Library Chapel has become a place of calm and comfort for the neighborhood. The morning service is over, but you may take a seat on one of the benches and relax if you so wish. Or if you wish to speak with me, I'd be happy to oblige. Nature is abound here in the Lèvre District, so many with equanimous dispositions have congregated here. This chapel is open to the public after our services have concluded, so please, use it as you see fit. Hello, Sister Lily. Long time no see. Agnès, it's wonderful to see you. Do you have some time to spare? I have a few premium tea cakes on hand. If you like, I could put on some tea and... Did I hear tea cakes? She wasn't talking to you, old fart. Sorry, but I actually have some business to attend to today. Is that so? That's unfortunate. But please do come by again sometime. We're long overdue for a chat. I would be delighted if you could volunteer at one of our church events again. Of course, we'll try and make some time to do just that. Agnès often helped out at our church events. She would pick up trash about Odette and Albert, help collect donations and so on. And it feels like it was just yesterday. But even so, it warms my heart hearing you're all leading such fulfilling student lives. Is there anything I can actually do up here? Oh, I can keep climbing.
Heck of a view, huh? Makes me want to yell at the top of my lungs.
Yeah, you can say, "Hello world, I'm a cat burglar with a single brain cell."
Or I could kick you off the side of this belfry.
NJ, right? We'll be working together on the request today. Understood, Gray. But first I have a question. I heard you were promoted to Senior Bracer in only half a year's time. So tell me, how you managed that? I gotta know. I want to become a Senior Bracer as soon as humanly possible. Alright, hold up. Let's just relax for a second. Why do you want to fast track it? There's nothing wrong with taking things slow. Wait. Did you just dodge my question? Oh, so that's how you want to play, huh? Fine, I'll just have to surpass you all on my own. Okay, great. Just have to be paired with an oddball. Ray Arnold. People call him a prodigy among up-and-coming racers. But he's nowhere near his level, that's for sure. Surpassing him is well within my ability, so I'm going to do just that. Today's special request seems simple enough, but are we going to be okay?
Ooh, a treasure chest.
Sepif?
This is the area's go-to shop for variety goods. They have a wide selection of foodstuffs.
Ugh, I'd kill to have a place like this within walking distance. I'm so jealous!
Wait, that's an on-site service. Does that mean there's going to be a fight here that I need to prepare Judith for? Because I feel like this is the only reason why they put her here. The fridge has been acting up since yesterday, and I've been pretty stressed because of it. We've got a lot of products stored up there, including some luxury goods. Oh, and I've been having some trouble steering my delivery truck. All number. Huh? Well, I have to look it up. The truck's a 6-year-old ETWS. Oil refills. Show me. Oh, okay, wow, you already identified the problem. That's incredible. She's a bit impersonal and even a little intimidating, but she seems like she knows her stuff, I guess. Rebecca's doing on-site repairs now, right? I guess that's why she's all the way out here. Yeah, she appears to be nervous, but I do hope it all goes well. The outside world is so scary. But I think I can fix the car and fridge. No, I wanted to fix some. You can do this, Rebecca. You've got this in the bag. She can stand to be a little more friendly, but hey, progress is progress. That can be the next step.
It's so scary outside. Thanks. I can handle maintenance or modifications.
I make deliveries for regulars, so I was in a real fix. But when I requested an on-site repair, I wasn't expecting a taciturn girl like her to walk through the doors. I can't read her face at all. Is she upset with me or something? It's the rambling, isn't it? She's angry at me for being such a darn chatterbox. I just know it. Or am I just imagining things?
No need to be shy now.
Mercury Dome. All today's business have been a colossal pain in the neck. It's stupid. They all took umbrage at the finer details of the insurance contract, even though they're filthy stinking rich. And then you have people who are such sticklers for etiquette and crap. So I'm just so done with this. I figured taking charge of this area would be easy as pie. Joke's on me for thinking I can get some expensive contract signed here. I was said wrong. It's a hassle and a half walking up this hill. That's why I bought a scooter. But get this, it's still a huge pain in the ass. The life of an insurance woman is a depressing one, let me tell you.
Man, this neighborhood's so calm compared to the rest of the city.
Right? I think that's part of why so many people in the government live here.
Doesn't seem like there's much else to see. Let's turn back.
Hi Marie, Joel, are you two playing here? Hi Agnès, sup? Who are those people you're with? Oh, are they your coworkers? Albert told me some about them, but what are they like? Details, any details? I'll tell you more later. Anyway, let me introduce these two to you all. These kids live in our neighborhood. Marie here is Albert's little sister. Really now? Yeah, but they're nothing alike. For one, Marie's awful at studying. If studying schmiting, all you need to do is win at life is snatch up a man who makes the big bucks. By snatch up, do you mean marrying or kidnapping and extorting? Trying to do anything that land you in jail, okay? Like that would ever happen. I've got all the civil laws memorized, so I can pretty well defend myself in court if need be. Then you could just become a lawyer, can't you? Is she joking, or? These children are remarkably sharp. This place is basically our home turf, and we make it our business to know every little thing about it. And not a brag, but that even includes the exact amount Brian's got saved away. You know, I always wonder how you've been able to learn things like that. You underestimate just how laid back the grown-ups are in Lèvre. Between my eagle eye and Marie's powers of persuasion, there's no mystery we can't solve. Darn straight. Well, except for why your mom behaves the way she does. Oh well, that doesn't count. The case of the work-obsessed demon is impossible to crack, I tell ya. I'm not sure I'm following them completely, but it sounds like there might be some trouble at home if he's describing his mom that way. Lèvre's got all kinds of hideaways and secret places. We found most of them, and we use them as our play spots. I dare you find them all, but you can't. Is that a quest? So Agnès, how have things been going between you and Albert? Well, we've both been up to our ears in work since the student council election. And we spent this past month hitting the books. What with the exam and all, so we haven't really had time to talk lately. Oh really? Gotcha. So what the heck are you doing, bro? What's she talking about? Oh, she must be frustrated at something Albert did. She's always awfully hard on him. Or yeah, seems that way. Uh-oh, things aren't looking too good for that kid. Thanks for always looking after my brother, Agnès. Oh, but wait, we should get together sometime. I'd love to hear all about your friends here. The boss man especially, Claire. Whoops, she's got me in her sights. Probably because you reek of old dude. I do not.
And this is my house. You haven't been here since the end of last year, right, Van?
Yeah, feels like that was ages ago. Wonder where that enthusiastic dog of theirs is lurking.
Alright, I think we can call it here. I'm getting a real unusual whiff of something from all this, including that scrap of paper. If you're ready, are we good to head to my house now? Just a heads up, I can't do much more than make some sandwiches for everyone. Oh, that's more than enough. Thank you very much. You guys are gonna love Agnès' sandwiches. She gave me one the other day, and it was so good. If you like, I would be happy to help in preparing the tea and coffee. And I'd be happy to help myself to his vintage wines. Oh no, you don't. Not the Clockbuster. And if the opportunity were to present itself, he seems like a fun lad to be sharing a few drinks with. Master Vaiorg, you say some really scary shit sometimes, you know that? Yeah, nothing more to do here.
Whoa! Your house is gorgeous, Agnès!
The building itself seems pretty old, but it's been maintained with love and care.
I'm glad you think so.
Huh. Looks like a completely different place in the daytime.
Huh?
What the? Hey, aren't you?
Alphonse? Where did you come from?
Aw, nice pupper you got there.
I didn't know you were a dog owner, Agnès.
I remember her mentioning she had one. But wait, I thought he was kept at the official residence.
Down, boy. It's impolite to jump on people.
Dad? What are you doing here?
We hadn't realized you were home, Mr. President.
What a pleasant surprise. Our apologies for showing up without invitation.
Please, no apologies needed. It's an honor and a privilege to welcome such esteemed guests into my humble home. As for why I'm here, I happen to have some downtime, so I thought I'd take Alphonse for a walk. I'm surprised to see you back in the thick of it so soon after your trip to Ohrid. That kind of diligence really is admirable. But perhaps a rest now and again would do you well. You ought to show yourself the same care that you do my daughter.
Dad? Come on, Alphonse. Be good.
Of course you know about what we were up to. A little surprised you're still keeping your ears to the ground, Mr. Prez. Thought your eyes were set on the stars.
They're saying the second phase is being moved up was in the cards from the get-go, huh? Yeah, I figured that was the case.
That's right. We didn't know what kind of issues would come up, so we added quite a bit of buffer time to the schedule. Mostly to give us time to recover if we hit any particularly bad setbacks. However, thanks to the efforts of Professor Cronkite, Esmeralda, and the other researchers at Vern, that extra time proved unnecessary. Marduk's control system was also finished early, so we were able to move the schedule forward significantly.
Oh, I did hear Yang, Essie, and Mr. Giscard were at the base, but I didn't realize they were so involved in the project. Though my department wasn't involved in the plan, I'm happy to hear we've been able to live up to your expectations. Oh wait, there's something I've been wondering ever since I saw that stream of the second launch. I'm guessing you're planning to use an assault frame in place of that blocky dummy unit, right? There's no way to weigh the same, so how the hell's that gonna work? Seems like your foolproof plan has a massive hole in it. Tactless Aaron strikes again. Seriously, you take blunt as a hammer to a whole new level.
Don't worry, no offense taken. And as for the mech, we don't intend to use the land-based Zycrease model for this project. What we will be using, however, you'll have to wait until the day of the launch to see.
In other words, you and your trench monkeys have a new toy in the works. That's true. Now I'm guessing you're already in the middle of testing it, aren't you? No doubt you'd want to make sure it can handle any situation thrown its way in the vacuum of space. But the final testing field is being held all top secret like, huh? Ah. I see, then that means...
I understand your curiosity given what you experienced at Marduk headquarters, but I'll have to leave the rest to your imagination. Although I will say this, your name did come up as a viable test candidate.
For piloting? But he's never piloted one of these before. Wait, what? You mean Vance's able to fly around that giant robot?
Yes, that's right. It's simple enough that even I could pilot one, so I imagine it would be child's play for one of Marduk's testers.
Pretty sure, really? I thought, he did pilot one of the assault frames back then, but I figured he was already, he's already had some preliminary experience or something.
If you'd like, I could have Kincaid talk with the General about making you a pilot. Perhaps we could put out one of your 4 SPGs and categorize it as unofficial outsourcing.
If this is some kind of joke, I ain't laughing. Dad, please, you really shouldn't tease about that sort of thing.
What? Just because I'm the president of a nation doesn't mean I can't kid around? That said, I still meant every word.
Which one is it then? Are you joking or not? This freaking guy. Oh dear, Vance is completely at his mercy. Like I said earlier, he sure knows how to command a room. A challenge untrodden by mankind. It'd be dishonest to say I wasn't looking forward to this. You seem to be going to great pains to ensure there will be no interference from terrorists and criminal organizations.
Great pains would be an understatement, believe me. Part of the reason I made that pact with the Society in the first place was to reduce the amount of external threats we might face.
Ah.
Oh, and by the way, I would thank you to remember our agreement. Do not overstep your bounds!
Well, our little pact was just about over anyway, which means things will start to heat up soon.
Seems your reputation precedes you, Mr. President. You're everything the man that Mr. Rocksmith claims you to be. I heard many a thing about you before you entered the political arena, but I'm delighted to make your acquaintance at last.
No, the pleasure is all mine, Mr. Zeman. You've done much for not only Calvard, but the entire continent as well. I'd be all too happy to have a little tete-a-tete with you in the near future. We should arrange an outing together with Mr. Rocksmith.
That'd be very welcome. Perhaps you ought to invite Lieutenant General Cassius Bright to this too.
Oh, now that's a thought. He and I go back well over a decade.
Well, so much for us worming our way back into the conversation. Sorry, I was really hoping this would be a chance for us all to de-stress. There's any consolation. I find myself in finding this to be a rare, fascinating experience. Shortly thereafter, a number of calls from the presidential office came in, and Grandpa and his security team had to put an end to a short break.
You have my apologies for cutting our little chat short. In the meantime, please, make yourselves at home. We don't keep confidential documents here, so you're welcome to look around all you like.
How magnanimous of you, Mr. Prez. Still, this really is a nice place you've got here. I hear you even did the renovations on it yourself.
That I did. I performed them shortly after I got married. We bought the house through a certain connection I had at the time. If I recall correctly, I believe it was built around 70 years ago now.
Oh wow, I certainly wouldn't have guessed that. I bet this place would make for a great filming location. Huh?
Well then, Agnès, I'll leave the rest to you. Now, I know you only just finished your finals, but try not to overexert yourself. You won't be able to help your group if you burn yourself out.
That was her transformation device.
Come on, Dad, I know. And I expect you to lead by example on that front.
Does that mean he has a connection to the previous Grim Cats?
Oh, and, I want you to know I'll be rooting for you. With your project and everything, I mean.
Of course. Thank you, Agnès.
Okay then, I'll get started on lunch. Please give me a little bit to get ready. Like my dad said, you're free to look around the house as much as you like. Really? You mean it? Yay, let's go. First stop, Agnès' room. Oh, on second thought, she'd probably be uncomfortable with me going into her bedroom. Do you want to see it too, Ketra? I really don't mind showing you if you do. As I mentioned earlier, I'd be more than happy to assist in preparing everyone's lunches. Why do you do that? I'm gonna hang out here. Whoa, you left the dog behind. Oh, I'm sure security will be back later to take him to the official residence. Okay then, don't have a ton of time on our hands, but we can take a quick look around. Still can't believe this place is 7 years old. If I know my history, that dates the house back to the time of the Third Republic. Really makes you wonder who built it back then. Mr. President asks that I remain here to see to your needs. Should you require anything at all, let me know. Days gone by. Now this is a good one. Affirmative. Its metric and tonal patterns evoke feelings of comfort. Come on, guys. You can't just go putting records on in other people's houses. Says you. The president gave us the okay to make ourselves at home, so I'm taking him up on that. His ear is real refined, though. This library's got everything from classics to chansons. There even happens to be a decent collection of Grammy's albums. A chansonnier extraordinaire Dominique Lancer, eh? Go figure. Whoa, Amber Turtle. He has my favorite jazz number, too. Well, this is awkward. Between this and saunas, we've got more than a few hobbies in common. Didn't he invite you to a private session at the end of our big case last spring? In this book, you're probably the bad apple seducing his precious daughter astray. Don't even start. How many times do I gotta spell out that I'm the one getting barged in on here? Now playing the next song, Autumn Knows. I know something new by now, but feel really is something else. 1000%, and they've got good taste on top of that. Whoa, this is a great selection of music. I wonder if these are the president's favorites, or maybe they're Agnès' mom's. I'd love to talk to the president about music and entertainment sometime. I bet it'd be fun. Quality music serves to stabilize the human mind. If you have any requests, people can search for the album and play it. Real sight to see, huh? They say Agnès' mom used to take care of it. Mrs. Sophie Gramhart. Otherwise known as the granddaughter of the famed Professor Epstein. This garden looks up and carefully tended to. By Warren, it was another person altogether who first put it together. The arrangement of the flower beds, the selection of the herbs, they bring to mind the traditional designs of the Middle Ages. Someone I was once indebted to had much the same predilections. Oh yeah, was once. Must be a reason it's past tense. Gramhart said this place was built around 70 years back. That's smack dab in the middle of the Third Republic. And the Lèvre District was one of the residential areas they set up at the time. Meaning the original occupant was an individual of great significance, more likely than not. The house's construction is more modest and luxurious speaks to their upright character. There's a story, I imagine, as to how Mr. Gramhart came to assume ownership over it. Yeah, no way there wouldn't be. Am I just imagining things, or does this feel nostalgic somehow? And this ain't the first time it's happened either. And while I did not know what the previous owner of this home was like, as the man who ended up inheriting it, President Gramhart's love for his place is all too clear. I'm sure they're pleased, looking down on their old home from above, considering the level of care it's been treated with since it changed hands. Oh yeah, you want to go, huh? How about some of this then? Let's see you survive my scritchy scratchy technique. Man, I picked up the signs, but you sure are one hell of a dog person, huh? More or less. Same one for my mom, but we had to give up on getting one with how small the room we rented was. So to make up for it, we tore our way through the first ward to the 7th on a pup patting spree, 7 days a week. Talk about overkill. It's a miracle you didn't rub them bald. Hey, wait your turn, pet napper. This guy's what, 7 years old? Just because you're both middle-aged doesn't give you the right. I'm still in my 20s, damn it. Alphonse here sure is friendly with people, though. Only natural with Agnès, but he seems pretty attached to the president, too. Back in Longport, there wasn't a single dog that didn't love me. My petting technique's flawless, I'll have you know. Honestly, though, playing with this pupper is making me want to get one for myself. I'll consider it for when I stay out the mirror and buy my own house, but what kind of dog would suit me best? Ah! Oh, you can just treat him like any old dog. Fun fact, the sunbathing's actually their means of converting solar power energy into power. Is that right? Pardon my rudeness, I should have known better after Mr. Kincaid's briefing. Zeros, was it? A pleasure to formally meet. The President and his aide have already notified me about you all. They'll be bringing Alphonse back to the official residence in due time. Until then, you and the young miss are welcome to enjoy your stay. Sure, keep up the good work. I heard about you from the President, Mr. Kincaid. I'll be tasked with taking Alphonse back to official residence. Okay. Arf? Man, for a robot, you sure do enjoy sunbathing. These ingredients should suffice for a menu in mind. I must say though, the pantry is punctiliously stocked, despite the both of you often being absent. Oh, well, all ends up being things with a long shelf life anyway. I come back 2 or 3 times a month to clean, cook, and treat the security personnel to a meal. Occasionally, I'll make some extra to leave behind, which my father does seem to eat when he returns. Really now. I knew he had a soft spot for his little girl, no matter how much he tries to act otherwise. That's a little debatable. He definitely has a particular fondness for my sandwiches and stews, though. I think it's fair to say I've succeeded in recreating the way my mother's tasted. Miss Claudel. Well, going by the ones you sometimes make at office, I can say for a fact they're both delicious. You say the kitchen reflects the family who lives here. There. This one feels tight, yet lived in at the same time. Says a lot about the woman your mom was. Indeed, even the sink and kitchen utensils appear to be meticulously maintained. Well, it's been 5 years since she passed, but those parts might have rubbed off on me. I just try to do things the way I remember she did. It wasn't without plenty of setbacks in the beginning. I even forced my father to eat the stews I burnt. Hey, any dad worth of salt would be more than happy to gulp it down. Yes, without a doubt. It was likely the same for myself. Well, at any rate, Van, this will take us a tiny bit longer. My success rate of these dishes is guaranteed, so just sit tight and they'll be out in a jiffy. Given that this is likely a larger party than Miss Claudel's accustomed to serving, I shall handle the ingredients and spice measurements. Sounds good, my mouth's watering already. And my heart feels so full, getting to witness the love of her family up close and personal. I'm sure it's those irreplaceable memories of her family that shaped Miss Claudel into the person she is today. Perhaps once upon a time, I too had those as well. If we had a bit more time, I might have considered trying my hand at my mother's special recipe. I think you and Ferry would love it. Oh yeah? So what type of recipe is it, Chef Claudel? I thought you might ask that. Well, it's probably not far from what you might expect. Chasson aux pommes is the name. It's a kind of apple pie. You make it by wrapping apple compote in a half-moon-shaped dough before baking it. Okay, we're officially extending our break by 2 hours. I really don't think that's the best idea. Don't we have a busy day ahead of us? Van isn't the only one who's intrigued. How could the rest of us not be after hearing it's a specialty dish from your mother? When things calm down, I'd like to invite you here again. I'll make you all some of my mother's Chasson aux pommes done. I promise it'll be worth the wait.
Okay.
So this is Agnès' room, huh? And isn't it nice in here? So warm and so calming. Plus it gives off this breath of fluffy, flowery air that has Agnès written all over it. I think I get what you mean. You can definitely tell she spent a lot of time in here. Just what's that? What's got you all wrapped up? Poring over an older girl's private books. Wait, I'm 16 now. That makes Agnès and me the same age. Fair point, but in 3 days she'll be back to being older. Oh yeah, July 12th is Agnès' birthday. True enough, I know it's something to celebrate, but getting left behind again isn't the greatest feeling. At any rate, whatever apprehension I had flew right away the second I laid eyes on these. The Professor Claude Epstein series. That's so. Agnès always keeps the final volume on her, so these must be the rest. So there might be a secret. You can really tell her great-grandfather was a great-grand scholar too. He certainly need to have been to create the Oct Genesis, and also so crazy considering what they can do. Right, there are records of how they were utilizing experimental observations for the invention of orbits. There's a lot to be learned from these writings, and what's more, they also describe his values as a scientist and technician. Each and every word holds a wealth of meaning. I can see how Agnès got so engrossed. You don't say. I only ever leaf through the last of the bunch, so... Let's see, stuff about his research, stuff about his family and assistants. Oh hey, this bit touches on the geopolitics of the time. Even has his personal analysis of Calvard. Communication lines barely existed back then, so how do you manage to put this many pieces together all the way in Lem? Incredible, isn't it? He talks quite a lot about Gran and them too. Publishing even a portion of these would make for an instant bestseller, don't you think? Wait, isn't this? What's up? Do you find an interesting entry? It's more as this name feels like one I've heard somewhere before. Does Herschel ring a bell? Herschel, that's... May we have a look? Afterward, the group shared a handful of findings and surprises Helen Epstein's diaries. Katra then returned straight to reading them, whereas Fairy found herself drawn to Agnes's picture book collection, Eyes of Twinkle. A journal from the Professor Epstein. I can't believe I'm actually getting to read this. Any scientist, aspiring or not, can learn so much from this, and even when viewed from today's lens, there's a number of surprising things here. Looks like he wrote about Gran in a few places too. This gives me a better picture of how she used to be. So Agnes read picture books like this when she was little. That's so cute. I wonder what she was like back then. Thinking about that is making me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. I bet she's who she is now thanks to all the things she learned these picture books. Looks like the Prez's private study. He did basically tell us what's his is ours, but this may be pushing it. Are those? Let's take a little self-guided tour for future ref. Family photos. Could almost call this a trail of memories between the Gramharts and Claudels. Ain't much, as much of a family man as Victor, but a part of me does long for one myself. Especially the president of school days. Guy was handsome even back then. The woman on the left is probably Lilia Claudel, Professor Epstein's adopted daughter. Which makes the girl in the middle Sophie Claudel. They say he was in the military before getting into politics. Seems he and the Claudels were basically family. Lilia had already passed by the time Agnes was born, though, I think. Agnes is around 12 here, maybe, and the president looks no different than he does now. Just look at those three smiling faces. Can't have been too long after this that her mom... Oh, man, so this is where he went. Yeah, sorry for trying off the beaten path. Not at all, take your time. Oh, if any books catch your interest, feel free to borrow them. There should be plenty geared toward card enthusiasts, sauna buffs, and other hobbyists. Now, I'm posing Nuffle Ray. A lineup like this could really hook a guy in, though. I imagine so, the way my power used to hold himself up in here and read the days away. Everything's just been gathering dust the past few years, now that he's always out. It's honestly kind of a shame. He's still so young there, isn't he? Yeah, kinda ticks me off that he's been such a looker from then all the way till now. So I appreciate the chance to actually see your mom and grandma's faces. I suppose I only ever mentioned their names up till now, thinking back. Pictures are all I know of my grandmother. Still, everybody looks so happy in both of these. Hey, same could be said for when you're in. Have to admit though, the Claudel genes are a scary thing. I mean, sure, your hairstyles and overall vibes differ, but going by facial features alone, you three ladies are practically carbon copies. You think so? I wouldn't say I'd say we couldn't be further apart, personality-wise, but... Alright, we're still in the middle of making lunch. I just came to ask you mind us adding Diablo sauce to the sandwiches. After receiving Van's response that he was all for Diablo sauce, Agnes busily vacated the site. Okay, I think that's enough exploring for now. Lunch will be right soon, I bet. Might as well offer to help make some coffee. Hope lunch has been added to travel menu. Do you think this will cause the main story to advance? Do you think helpful lunch will cause the main story to advance? Well, they won't let me go anywhere else. Alright then, guess I'll go see if I can help out with the coffee or something. Actually, that reminds me. That date she put in her resume was July 12th, 1192. That's 3 days from now. I treated the heirs on her birthday, so I ought to do the same for her. Brandon went to the kitchen to help make coffee and was subsequently asked for his opinion on matters such as the dessert offerings. After a short while, lunch was finally ready and everyone sat down to enjoy the sandwiches Agnes and Rosette made. Oh wait, Agnes, I took a look at your great-grandfather's diaries. I only skimmed through them, and he didn't write too much about his research, but I was still thoroughly impressed by what I saw. He sounded like an insightful person. It's amazing to think that Professor Hamilton was his mentee. Hearing all that makes me really happy. I hear before that he cared a lot for his family, and reading this makes that clear as day. You can tell just how much he loved your grandmother Lilia. And the messages he left for the generations after hers, to you and Sophie, are really profound. He also held a great affinity for his 3 disciples. Naturally, he cared deeply for Professor Hamilton, but you feel a sense of compassion and trust for the other 2 as well, despite their idiosyncrasies. Oh yeah, Professor Russell from Liberal is one of those 3 disciples, right? The fact that old Epstein predicted he'd go on to invent the airship is pretty damn wild. Not only that, but he also wrote about the possibility of Professor Schmidt coming up with the railway system. It's almost like you could see a future or something. There's a little way of knowing one way or another if he could. One thing's for certain, however, he was an incredibly perceptive man. Particularly the emergence of artificial intelligence and the technological singularity even, which has become quite the hot-button issue. That's very true. I can definitely understand why my mother and grandmother chose to hide his diaries. In a way, he was too far ahead of his time, so much so that he may have impeded the potential of those who came after him. Yeah, maybe part of why he never shared them with anyone, including the Epstein Foundation. But I'm sure the main reason ties back to his last word about guarding the Genesis. Recover the Genesis before the year 12OX. Else all that we know will come to an end. Hold up, so your great-grandpa used these observational devices back when he was established Orbal Tech. Which means he had them at the time, but then at some point they were lost or stolen. I didn't get a chance to pour over every detail in the diaries, but I didn't see anything written about that. As crazy as it sounds, is it possible he knew that they'd go missing after his death? Yes, I say so. In fact, that's a definite possibility, especially when you consider what Dingo said to us back in April.
That weakness is humanity's original sin. One that the 8th Genesis was built to observe with vigilance. Its ceaseless observation persists. It has yet to truly be brought to an end. The forced reset is a byproduct of the octogenesis. It is a retry method that can only be performed so many times. Its purpose is to achieve the desired observational outcome. Very soon, the other possibilities that were archived from past resets will be designated as the final observational outcome.
Yeah, that's what he said, sure enough. Though I didn't hear those words directly from the horse's mouth, they sound no less disconcerting even now. I can only surmise that these devices, including this 8th Genesis which observes humanity's sin, were designed to carry out some function once all 8 are brought together. Yes, I've come to much the same conclusion. However, I cannot help but wonder if there was some reason they were spread all over Calvard prior to our having gathered them. Considering his use of the word observation, perhaps some sort of process was being carried out by necessity. This whole thing is all kinds of confusing. But would that mean there was an observational reason behind Almada stealing and using them too? What? No, that's impossible. Which is pissing me off to say, it isn't. It could be that them turning me into the tyrant of 40 years ago was also they could observe the dark side of humanity. Yeah, same could be said of Pandemonium, which was brought about by the 7th. There's a significance to all the events that unfolded around each Genesis. I've even been trying to observe the diabolic core I had inside of me. Ah. It wasn't just random shit that Almada came up with. I think it's safe to say my great-grandfather must have had some purpose for all this. Maybe he made the Genesis to bring out the ugly side of humanity and observe it. Could be there was some outcome he hoped to achieve. If that's true, then regardless of his reasons, it's possible he wasn't the good upstanding man I thought him to be. Agnès. Honestly, he sounds like most engineers and academics I know. We're all driven to test our hypotheses. That's right, regardless of what kind of man your old great-grandfather was, it was his diaries that got you to this point. Are you prepared to see this thing through, accepting the good, bad, and whatever he was expecting to find out? Because if you are, then no, we will be right there by your side until you get there. Van. That's right, we'll be with you to the end, ride or die. Indeed, that goes without saying. Don't stress, we'll always be in your corner, no matter what kind of person your great-grandpa was. Can't be much worse than a resident sugar junkie who gets his kicks from eating sweets in the sauna. Hey, I've never done that in my life. Sweets are sweets and saunas are saunas, and never the twain shall meet. Wait, don't they cook sausages and roast marshmallows at the saunas in Romiferia? Plus, there's such a thing as stone cookware, you know? Whoa, pump the brakes, I don't want to know this. It's hard enough to fight off those urges. Smoking like a true sugar junkie. Well, at least his addiction isn't so far gone as to be detrimental to his health. Yet. We should devise a plan to rehabilitate him before it grows out of control. Oh yeah, there was something else I noticed about the diaries. When I was flipping through them a minute ago, I saw the name Herschel. Oh, so you noticed that too, huh? Isn't that the name of your teacher? Yes, that's right. That's Miss Toa's last name. There was a famous astronomer from the Empire named Alfred Herschel. I've read several of his works. There's a good chance he's the person Professor Epstein was referring to. Of that I have no doubt. Mr. Herschel was the Dean of the Imperial Academy, the foremost academic institution of the Arabonian Empire. He passed 10 years ago, but I heard that from an early age he traveled the world to help expand space of knowledge. We only crossed paths a few times, so I'm certain that he was Miss Herschel's grandfather. Fascinating. Didn't realize he was an acquaintance of yours, Master. Next time we bump into Miss Herschel, we should ask about him. Never know what kind of stories he might have passed on, and if they're not about the Genesis, it might be worth doing a little prying. I hear she only came here because of her NGO work. Has she gone on back to Arabonia yet? No, she's still here. She was supposed to go back at the end of the last term like Ren and Julian. If you'd like, I can call her in.
Pardon me, young miss, but 2 of your friends from school are here to see you.
Hey, Agnès! Wow, you really are home after all.
We saw that black robot dog out in the yard, but we didn't know for sure if you were here or not.
Odette? Albert?
Sorry for dropping in out of the blue. We just wanted to come say hi, but we didn't know you had so much company. Blame Albert. He just wouldn't stop moaning and groaning. Ooh, I can't see Agnès at school for a few days. My life is over.
I never said that. But I won't deny I've missed you some since exams ended. Both you and Roy, the president, seemed pretty busy as of late.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to worry you both.
Wait, why are you two wearing your school uniforms? We have a little council-related trouble to take care of. What kind of trouble? Do you need help? Oh, we should be okay. It's just a handover meeting with a new school vendor, that's all. Ren will be helping us out with it too, so I think we can manage just fine. We can't keep depending on her for everything, you know. Otherwise we'll never be able to grow out of her shadow. Why not go check it out? Between this morning's forest species and making us all lunch, I'd say you've more than done your part for today. But no buts, work's important and all, but healthy work-life balance is even more so. You ought to go help your friends. Show Super Schoolgirl that you don't need no babysitter. I need to make up for lost working time from this morning, so I'll carry the load for both of us. It'll be less fun with you gone, but we'll soldier on. Let's wage this war on 2 fronts. Man, you guys. Hey, you don't have to go if you don't want to. Not that you wouldn't be a huge help, of course, but the point being, no pressure. Sorry, we weren't trying to pull you away from your work. Please, don't worry about it. You didn't appoint me as your treasurer to slack off when I'm needed. Good luck with the rest of your work day, everyone. I should be able to meet back up with you all later this evening. Good deal. See you later. Very well. Shall we depart for the Charn District, everyone? I'll make a note to contact you once we reach a stopping point this afternoon.
The train will be departing.
Maybe I should have gotten her EOTM this chapter if she was just gonna leave.
Next train is approaching.
And not be available next one.
Board or depart.
Truly well done. I'll update your evaluation rank.
E+.
I'll be taking that.
Fortune.
That's just about perfect.
Hooray for me!
Still, Fairy, I feel like, needs it more than anyone. Next, wait, there's... Hold on. That's it? I thought there'd be something with that streamer. The Ouroboros streamer. Thanks for tuning in to the Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond the Horizon. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.